Nickelodeon Universe at the American Dream Mall is one of the largest indoor theme parks in the world. This place is home to 5 different roller coasters, many of which are extremely disorienting between their forces or backwards motions. Then the park also has an interesting fleet of flat rides to round out the offerings. So in this countdown, I will rank the top 10 rides and attractions at New Jersey's Nickelodeon Universe. If you're looking for a ranking on the rides at the Minnesota Park at the Mall of America, I have a separate countdown for that location. Number 10, Skyline Scream. This is advertised as the largest indoor drop tower as it stands over 12 stories tall. I sort of am going to debate that claim, and this combo tower is also lacking in power. The launch has a decent kick to it, but you only get weak floater airtime at the top. Then you slowly rise back up to the top of the tower in a special section of the roof with glass windows, so you get nice views in New York City, especially because you're rotating at the top. Then you plunge back down. The start of the drop gives a weak pop of airtime, but it is rather slow. And then halfway down the drop you get a surprise and mildly forceful bit of acceleration. I have an entire review in this attraction, but it's ultimately an underwhelming drop tower. Assuming it's even open because it has had a lot of downtime, still it is an interesting ride. Number 9, Aang's Air Gliders. This Zamperla air race contains a graceful series of inversions. The ride doesn't invert the fastest, but the dual rotation is disorienting and you get some hang time too. Plus this one runs a long cycle. Number 8, Shredder. This Gerstlauer spinning coaster has a long layout intertwined with Shellraiser. The ride has plenty of elements, including some forceful helixes in the middle of the coaster, but the ride suffers from poor pacing. The mid-course brake run saps the coaster of its speed and spinning. The ride also has a bit of a rattle to it like many of this park's coasters. Check out my review in this ride if you want to hear more. Number 7, Legends of the Hidden Temple. This 9-story tall ropes course is taller than several coasters at this park. It's pretty freaky looking down Sandy's blasting Bronco. That height combined with the abundance of challenging obstacles, particularly in the upper levels, makes it one of the better ropes courses I've experienced. Number 6, Jimmy Neutron's Atom Smasher. This Chance Unicoaster can be as tame or as wild as you like. The toggle in the center allows you to rapidly rotate forwards or backwards. Or you can stall yourself upside down and get ridiculous hang time as the blood rushes to your head. Number 5, Timmy's Half-Pipe Havoc. This intimate half-pipe offers great visuals as you shoot towards the roof. And those full ascents offer some nice floater airtime too. What's weird about this one is that the green side tends to spin, while the pink one does not. You want to ride on the green side for the wilder experience. This attraction feels more like a frisbee than a coaster, which is fine because I like that type of flat ride. Number 4, Nickelodeon Slime Streak. This Chance family coaster offers a fun and rowdy tour of the park. The first and third drops offer some nice laterals, and while the layout lacks airtime, it does have a lot of small humps and quick turns that make it feel like a bucking bull crossed with a monorail. I made a review for this coaster a long time ago, but my thoughts still apply. Number 3, Kraang Prime Pandemonium. This Zamperla inverting frisbee runs an incredible program. This is a very long ride with floater airtime on the partial swings, sustained hang time on the full revolutions, and crushing positive G's on the downswings. Along with those forces, you also have terrifying near misses with the ceiling and fans. This is the best flat ride at the park. Number 2, TMNT Shellraiser. This Gerstlauer Eurofighter is a clone of Takabisha. The indoor setting makes the experience extra dizzying because the windowless roof and building sides cause you to lose your sense of direction during the 7 inversions, many of which offer some hang time as you slow way down going through them. But there are 2 elements that stand out. First is the powerful LSM launch that zips you into the first half. Second is the record-breaking Beyond Vertical plunge in the second half that offers a fantastic view of New York City, plus strong ejector airtime. This ride does suffer in the comfort department though due to over-the-shoulder restraints causing some headbanging, plus some shaky valleys. The latter has only gotten worse since my initial review. While this is a hard ride to marathon, it is still a fun coaster. And coming in number 1 is Sandy's Blasting Bronco. This unique Intamin launch coaster occupies a super small footprint, but it's chock full of thrills. This ride is one of the strongest LSM launches in the world. You blast off from a standstill, and part of the launch is actually uphill to pile on the positive Gs. Then you have 4 great inversions, including 3 implements that all feel distinctly different. The first implement has some hang time. The second has considerable whip and some air time. The third slows way down at the apex for even more hang time. Then the final dive loop has even more hang time. Then midway through the ride, a turntable turns your train backwards. The backwards launch is one of the craziest elements in the world as you're folded over the lap bar. The blitz of inversions is disorienting going forwards, but it's even crazier in reverse. I love how wild this attraction is. There is a rattle on some of the valleys, but it ultimately is the park's best ride, as I note in a review. That is how I rank the top 10 rides and attractions at American Dream's Nickelodeon Universe. What are your favorite rides at this indoor theme park? Let me know down in the comments. If you enjoyed this countdown, I'd appreciate it if you gave this video a like, and you consider subscribing, because there'll be a lot more roller coaster and amusement park videos here at Canopy Coaster. Thanks for watching.